Hi, Perfectly Pink here. This is going to be just a quick, non-scripted rant. Just my bit to add to the discussion made by Pulsar, talking about the horrible optimization for Dead by Daylight on the last-gen consoles, PS4 and Xbox One. I'll talk a little bit and then just let the game go on. So yeah, as you would know if you read the forum post, or if you play Dead by Daylight on the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, it runs really badly. It runs at a consistent like 40 FPS and dipping into like 25 at times. It seemingly at random. But that isn't too bad. I've never been particularly stingy with frame rate. However, with Dead by Daylight, you get a really unfortunate thing that happens all too frequently, and that is freezing. The game just freezes. Sometimes when you get bloodlust, when generator is completed, when you swing, when a skill check is failed, when someone gets unhooked, almost any action, including using your power, has a 50-50 chance just to freeze your game for like a full second. As you can already see, which is why I'm using this footage, because this is just the last match I had with Nemesis, freezing during swings, during when I power up, like right there. What the hell is that? Now, this hasn't been this bad. These constant freezes are unique to this patch, the Resident Evil patch, which is a real shame, and I am very, very sorry for any players who are returning to the game or getting into the game because of the Resident Evil chapter, because this is just embarrassing how horrendous the frame rates and the freezes are. It is almost unplayable. And this has been a thing for many years, for basically the entirety of Dead by Daylight's life. And we were promised a fix a long time ago, I believe like 3 years ago. There was a roadmap to give us optimization, and this is not necessarily a console exclusive issue too. There are low-end PC gamers or high-end PC gamers that are having lots of frame rate issues that they really shouldn't have, especially for a game that looks like this. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't look bad, but it certainly doesn't look good. There's not a whole hell of a lot. The textures are pretty, simplistic. Even on the newer maps, it's not anything too impressive, especially compared to like something like Warzone or Horizon Zero Dawn or God of War or of games that run perfectly smooth without any issues whatsoever. And I have seen a lot of people ask if it has anything to do with internet issues. And as many people on the forum have said, their internet is very, very good. My internet, however, is awful. You might have seen before when I was chasing the whatever his name is, Leon. He like vacuumed back to me. That is just my internet. That's packet loss that I get. Basically, I unintentionally lag switch at random. The game just like things are moving. I could interact with them, and it would basically look like I am lag switching on their end. So I try not to hit anyone, but it does not look like that. These freezes are not freezes from bad internet. That looks completely different, and in general, I've gone through tons and tons of different versions of battered internet affecting online gameplay, like rubber banding and teleporting. Sometimes there will be freezes, but they are nothing like this. You will freeze, like the game is freezing, but everything is still sort of happening. Things are still moving. So, like, just look at this. In the past 5 minutes that I've been talking, there have been probably over a dozen times that the game is freezing. Like, look at this. How is this in any way acceptable? So, it's not internet, and it's not servers. That's something I saw someone else say, was that it was the servers just being overwhelmed with the amount of people, and that is definitely not the case. Again, that looks different. It looks way different when the game simply can't handle how many people are playing it. Like, that's just an internet issue. That happened with Smite a lot, and it was just bad internet. It was just rubber banding constantly, as if you were playing it with McDonald's Wi-Fi. This is something I've just never seen in a game before, and it's ridiculous. I really hope that the absolute horrendous state that the game is in right now will be a little bit of a wake-up call to behavior. I don't think it will. I think we'll probably have to deal with this for like a month or two, or forever. This could just be how we have to play Dead by Daylight now, because they haven't given us a optimization patch in 4 to 5 years, give or take. I don't know that they're going to do it now. Hopefully they will. That's the end of my rant. It was a lot longer than I expected, and I'm sure I rambled a lot. My apologies for that. Yeah, I'd like to say thank you to all of the people in the forum, in the discussion, all the really nice people in there, and especially Pulsar for making it and keeping it alive. It's really awesome to see that there are so many people, over 1,000 posts on this discussion of people talking about the optimization of the game. It's really awesome to see that everyone is really behind this, even people on PC that aren't experiencing this at all. So yeah, I'll just let the game play out for the rest of its course, and yeah, see you sometime.